All right, back on the Mini. Yes, it's extremely hot and my hat is suffering some bad, but it's to keep the sun off me because I'm working in the heat. So today it's still windy, but I'm going to try to at least pull the cylinder head off of the Mini. I don't think it's a fuel pump issue. I sprayed starter fluid in the throttle body and still nothing. It's like it's no compression at all. I'm wondering if the Bowser may be bent, but this is a non-interference engine, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I hope it's not. But if it is, I mean, I'm gonna pull the head off. Worst case scenario, I have to pull the whole engine, but I'm gonna try to at least pull the head off so I can see what I'm working with and see anything is wrong with the valves. Pulling the head on here, I don't remember being that hard, but I know it's very time consuming, and I gotta try to brace the engine because I have to pull off this front engine mount here. It's in this area here because it covers the whole front. So after I pull this all off, then I need to pull that motor mount off, and maybe I'll get some wood to support the bottom of the engine there so it won't fall. The car's not going to go anywhere, so I'm 100% sure on that. So I pulled off the coils already because for some reason they're extremely hard to pull off. I'm not sure why, but they are. They're right there. But yeah, they're hard to pull off. So let's start taking some more stuff off. Alright, so I got some of the stuff off. I took off the vacuum pump, and now I'm going to try to remove the front bumper so I can swing everything out the way, because it's a lot of stuff in the front of the engine that I have to get to. Let me show you guys here. Alright, so already pulled off. Alright, so already pulled off the cover for the turbo and the downpipe, And let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I took off the vacuum pump, and right now I took off the reservoir and some more of the lines or hoses for the intercooler, and now I just started pulling the bumper bolts out, because you have to pull the bumper out, remove the radiator support, the bumper support, to swing everything out the way. It's a lot of work, but it's easier doing. You can get it off by reaching on there with wrenches over time, but it's easier just to remove everything out the way. And I'll probably have to move everything out the way if I have to pull the whole engine, but for right now I'm just pulling the head off. Alright, so after hard work, got my hat on backwards. Come to find out, so the Mini, sorry, it's extremely hot. I don't think it needs a new engine. It needs head work, because like my friend Scott said, he said probably most likely a jump time. And yes, so I had set the time back yesterday, but yet still nothing. So today we're pulling the head off, and it's evidence of it jump time. And I thought this wasn't an interference engine. I was wrong, it is. So the pistons got hit with the valves. So let me show you that real quick. Alright, so that's number 4, 3, 2, and 1, and you can see where the valve hit. And even though it's reliefs, it's supposed to look like that up there. That lets you know that it didn't hit, but definitely it hit here. So that'll be it today. Just taking the head off so we could get somewhat know what's going on with it. So I'm happy I got that off. I do have the gasket kit, new timing chain, and a few other things that I had ordered, so I can have them here. Now I think most likely, until I pull those valves out, most likely it bent, so I'll probably just order new exhaust and intake valves, and just have a complete intake job, valve job done on it. And maybe also open up the exhaust ports and the intake ports a little bit wider, so we get just a tad bit more power, maybe 1 or 2 horsepower. Not much when you're porting, but it won't be extreme. It probably just a cleanup, basically clean all the casting and all that stuff out of it, and just smooth it out a little bit. But other than that, this is a head right here. Yeah, she's a little gunky there. Let's see, pick up the other side here. You won't see too much or nothing, because the valves look like they bent on a tip there. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. But we'll get her all cleaned up. Until then, that's it for today, and I'll bring you more content on the Mini and the progress on it. First off, I want to just get it running, and then after that, then we'll go to the cosmetic part of cleaning and fixing everything. So thank you guys so much. Please comment, like, subscribe. Until then, Later.